Hello, my name is Kansiime and you're welcome to my glass of wine. So yes, I have no plans of wasting your time. I am doing this video completely and also for the purpose of answering some of the questions that I have received from some of you, my ninjas. I don't know how I ended up in this situation of looking like a source of knowledge, of sense. You can imagine there are people who look at me and they think what I say or what I think or my opinion on stuff is actually relevant, and I bless their hearts for trusting me, and they are the reason as to why I'm doing this video, to answer some of those questions. I've received, I think the most common question that I receive is the question of how do I get a platform? How do I get people to listen to me and watch my clips and read my CV and see what I'm all about? How do I get their attention? How do I show the world that I went to this TV and they could not give me a platform to air whatever it is I wanted to air? So how do I sell myself? How do I put out there? How do I put myself out there? And today I want to tell you that this generation we are in has no excuse. You have no excuse when it comes to exposure, when it comes to freedom of expression as far as art is concerned. We really have no excuse. If anything, the problem this world has is controlling our opportunities, our freedoms. We have so many these days. By the way, sorry, I don't know whether these flies also think I invited them. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Just give me a second. I light something. So, where was I? Yes, this generation has no excuse. I have people asking me questions like, how did you get people to watch your videos online when you had first started out? First of all, when I started doing videos that belonged to me, the first videos I did belonged to Minibars Made in Uganda TV, the company that hired me then. But when I started doing my own videos, I would hire a camera at 250. That's like $70, and you would need like 2 or 3 cameras, and you'd have as in basically coming up with content to put on TV was a hassle. But today, this is a smartphone. This is a smartphone. I am not about to tell you what brand it is because I haven't received a special email from them. Yeah, but it's a nice smartphone that has a battery. Probably the most important thing, maybe one of the things I can tell you, is put your phone in flight mode so you don't get interruptions. I did this about 4 times, being interrupted by phone calls. So put it in flight mode and get your phone, turn it around, get a very lovely place. You might not have such a beautiful home, yeah, but you can find the best spot that doesn't have the rotten wall of the side showing, like show the flowers, show the beauty in the environment you're in. Any other, a nice place generally, or show us those rotten parts if the video is about how rotten your home is, So there's no excuse. If you want the world to know what you're on about, what you're thinking about creatively, if you have anything to share with anyone and it's creative and you believe it's worth sharing, you have no excuse. I have some young friends. I am so blessed to have so many young friends. I usually associate with, I'm 31 years old. That's why I am taking wine. I'm not trying to encourage you, my young fans, to take wine. When you're 31, then don't ask me about whether or not you should take wine, yeah? So I'm taking that because this is my nice place. My nice place has my notebook, yeah? My nice place has a candle that gives me a scent. My nice place has my laptop. I was just chatting with you guys on YouTube. And this particular video is entirely supposed to show you, my ninja, who is out there and is struggling with how to show the world what we are all about, how easy it is in this generation. You people were asking me how I was doing it then, how I got the crowd to want my videos. I have my ways. I had my ways then, but they don't work now. Right now, what I'm telling you is, if you have anything to show the world, if you play the saxophone, if you play the flute, if you do scarves, if you're a poet, if you're a rapper, if you're a dancer, don't be used. Don't get used. Just turn a camera, shoot, and post it on the internet. You never know who is looking at it, because I believe most of the credible television stations that I've worked with, they seek out talent. I have never walked to a television to look for a job. No. You go back to the television to nurse a relationship, to massage a relationship, to feed a relationship. But I've not walked to a television to look for a job. Yeah? How? Because I put my content out there on the internet, and when they saw it, they asked, do you do this? I even got suggestions. Some of my heroes are bosses in some of the biggest broadcasting companies, where they picked up a phone to call me and educate me on how to make money in what I was doing. Yes, there's a gentleman called Washira Wairuru from Kenya. He's my hero. He's one of those heroes. Yeah? Because I was putting content online. So you have no excuse. This generation with internet, my God, if you're going to Snapchat, at least tell the world about how good you are at it. Shoot a video like this and Snapchat the hell out of it, so that we know you're the Snapchat queen. You know, it's not difficult at all, and you don't have to be extra awesome at whatever it is you decide to show us. I have friends, young friends, that walked into a broadcasting company and had a meeting with a creative team and pitched their idea of a show they wanted to do. The show was not bought, but a month later, that same television aired that show. And they came to me seeking advice on how to proceed, how to sue. They could have, but there's always a better way to start your life. I told them that was a lesson they had to learn and testify, so that other people don't face it. We are in a generation where this show is called My Glass of Wine with Kansiime Ann. This is the first episode. That's why it's not planned. I have no script. I promise you, I have no script. And this is my balcony. I'll use the picture of my balcony as the thumbnail for the video, so that you get an understanding of how this is my space. You know, I've picked the best space. Oh, please, the rest of my house, don't think all my house is like that. No. I've picked the best part of my house, the best part of what I want to show you. And I'm just using a camera. You might not have candles. Okay, actually, this is a Kansiime Backpackers flyer. I own a place at Lake Bunyonyi, so some of these things are placed intentionally. Be sharp about it. If your mother makes soap or candles, place them randomly somewhere and be like, oh, and also this, say it's a candle. It smells nice. It's made by my mother. Endorsements can be made easy. You don't have to beg a television to take your show for the world to know what you're all about. Wake up. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Again, you have no this generation. Mama. If anything, we have a problem. We have a lot of exposure. The problem should be how to manage the exposure, not where to get the exposure from. So you have no excuse. If you are a stand-up comedian, crack a joke. Yeah. And we are in an era where most of the things that happen around us teach us that we need to own our lives. Owning your life. Owning your life seems like a vague statement. What do you mean own my life? It is mine. But very many human beings, very many ninjas out there are living a life where they are not in charge of their own lives, and it's very unfortunate kuba uryaho mazima and you live your life and another human being, not a higher being, not a god, a fellow human being, determines how you live your life, and you have all your senses working. Shame upon you. We are in an era where we need to learn how to own our lives. Own your life. Be your own broadcaster. Own your life. If you have a thought, if you have advice you think will work for children, don't wait to give birth to yours. If you have beautiful things you want to share with the world, don't say, oh, let me keep it and share it when I have my own. No, share. Because you own your world. It's your world. Don't allow another human being to tell you how to live your world. Own it. And when you live your life the way you're supposed to live it, oh, nothing is easier. Yes. So, get a camera, shoot. Stop asking me questions like, how do I get the, oh my God. Stop going and delivering your creative work for free out to broadcasters, and when they use it, you blame them. It's not good for them to do it, but I'm telling you right now, you're my ninja, you have to be sharp. Get a camera, shoot your ideas. Tag me if they are amazing. If they are not, don't tag me. Huh? Tag me if it is amazing. Let me look at it. Let me enjoy it with you. Let me have the pleasure of giving you an opinion. An opinion. If I don't like it, it doesn't mean it's not good. An opinion. So, this video was intentionally supposed to show you how easy it is supposed to be. So yes, I made a creative presentation. There's this is a calendar, 2018 calendar, Kansiime Backpackers. I'll be giving this to my guests at the lake, at Kansiime Backpackers, when they come to visit. I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to have a glass of wine at Kansiime Backpackers, and we chat more about the creativity that I deployed at that place, because I did that place with like 17 amazing brains that all helped me bring whatever it is I was thinking to life. Let me focus. Yes, so I did this video to answer some of the questions about how to deal with exposure. You have beautiful stuff but you don't know how to expose it. Just expose it. If you draw cartoons, get a pen, get a book and draw cartoons. Tell me that sometimes I think it is it's small zero, big zero. You see how I'm almost doing like a whole kids show, just video. No, now do that. Try, show the world what it is you do. Let's love it, and if someone loves it enough, they'll get it and repackage it, and you'll have a show. You won't have to beg them. They'll come looking for you, and they'll make life easy for you. In case anything I've said in this video seems to make me come off as if bombastic cool, yeah, I would like to refuse that credit. This is a disclaimer. I am awesome like this because God loves me. Because there's a higher power that is in charge of making me look cool beyond human understanding. So everything awesome you've loved here, I give God the glory. I hope I've answered some of your questions. If I've not, maybe you'll comment on this video and ask more. This particular video was introducing you to the show, my glass of wine. Every show, I'll be sharing a glass of wine with you, my ninjas, because I like wine. I take a glass of wine once in a while, and I thought it was a nice combination with the time I get to spend with you. Yeah. So, also, take a closer look. So, I've not put makeup. Yeah. I've not worn makeup. The only thing I've put is lipstick. I'm friends with Mona Faces, Mona does syrups faces, makes people look very beautiful and tall and beautiful and beautiful. So, I've learned how to put nice makeup. So I put this lipstick, and that's the only thing that's on my face. And usually I get people inboxing me Oh, I have 2 pimples. I thank God so much because I can count the number of pimples I have on my face. There are people who just cannot count them. So I don't take that for granted. I thank God so much that I have a beautiful skin. But I do some things. For instance, yesterday afternoon, it was so cold. So I usually like taking cold baths. The cold baths I'm talking about are the kind where you put some ice. So I usually fill my bath with ice, and I soak in, and my body, they say it rejuvenates the body. It really makes the body feel good, look good, and I take a lot of water. But yeah. So yesterday I did my ice bath. Yeah, I soaked in, and then for the face, I washed my face. You know when you get an egg, yeah, and you hit it like on the tip and put like a nice hole and pour out the white beads, not the yellow, yeah, the white stuff. So you pour before the yellow comes out, you stop. So you get that white stuff. After washing your face, get the white stuff and put it. It's like the egg white, yeah. So you put it. It's as if slippery, yeah, but the results are cool. So you just be strong, yeah. So put. Within 10 minutes, it dries up. And it feels like someone has given you a hot slap, or like you've been struck by lightning, because it's very, very hard. So you get a lemon, slice it into half, yeah, and then rub it on your face when it gets so hard, like after 10 minutes. Then you let it be again. After 10 minutes, you rub the lemon and you wash the face. So this is what I did yesterday, and today I love my face. I usually pride in the fact that I don't put makeup, so that I encourage you to live beautifully and black at the same time. Very black and beautiful, and enjoy and celebrate your color. I do. There are days when I just wanted to be light skinned. Gone are the days when I was lost in sound. Yeah, sometimes when something is very spiritual, just burst into praise. Anyway, I hope this video has done what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to encourage all of you, my ninjas, to be creative with no limitations. Get a camera, shoot, tell us what you want to tell us, and post it. Tag me, yeah, and say hashtag my glass of wine. And before you know it, your video will have been watched by as many ninjas as possible, and people will know what you're all about. If you're amazing, you'll know about it. If you need improvement, the thing about my ninjas, they speak the truth, yeah. Meanwhile, have you seen my hairstyle? So if you're there and you don't have nice hair, yeah? And I used to think I had pubic hair on my head. So if you're there and you think you don't have nice hair, I need you to know that you have a friend in me, yeah? Me and you are not alone. Yes, I'm here with you, yeah? So whatever it is you're all about, if you make jewelry, I have a friend called Nunu Umringa, and Maraika Ugiza. I don't know why all my friends who have a high fashion sense have an U to them. Ukwishaka, Umuringa, Ugiza. They are all from Rwanda. I think Rwanda is really rich with these creative talents. But I've given you props, Rwandese. Clap for your celebs. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Thank you so much for sparing your time to be with me. This video I see is making 20 minutes. And if you've been here for all the 20 minutes, I don't know what I can do to pay back your time, because time is the most precious thing. Thank you for spending it with me. And I'm going to be doing this every once a week. The show is called My Glass of Wine by Kansiime, and I'm just showing you how it's so easy to live your life and tell your story, and do not allow anyone out there to decide what your voice says or what you speak. Big way. Bye, ninjas. That was Kansiime, your ninja. Bye bye.